Kindly be seated. Please come and join and please be seated. Then we can start. Okay. So, very good morning to all of you. A very warm welcome. Myself, Prashant Mehta, leading the skill team over here in Tata Motors Jamshedpur plant on behalf of Tata Motors family. Warmly welcome Shri Sudhanshu Mittal ji, Director, NASCOM Gurugram. Welcome, sir. I also warmly welcome Shri Dattatreya ji, the head and the founder for the C4I4 lab, Pune. We have with us, taking out time from his busy schedule, our head, Jamshedpur plant, Ravindra sir. Thank you, sir, for taking out time and joining on this event and making this event a great event, sir. Would like to invite and welcome, greet our head HR, Mohan sir, Jamshedpur plant, our corporate skill development head, Marcel Fernandez sir, for being the architect behind the project, driving us all through. And I'd like to invite and welcome our union leads, Shri RKG and Shri Toteji, along with our head ER, Somik Royji. Very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, it's a great pleasure and honor that we all have assembled today in this occasion of, starting the iFactory and having Mittalji with us. Just to give a brief introduction of Mittal sir, having spent 25 years in various technical roles in different companies like HCL, Agilent, Marvel, Freescale, Juniper, so on and so forth, he has gained extensive experience in embedded domain in different verticals. As head COE, Gurugram and Director, Technical Solutions with NASCOM Center of Excellence, IoT and AI, he leads the overall operations of Gurugram COE and is also responsible for driving the solution of the problem statements brought by COE partners. Welcome, sir. With this, I'd like to call upon on the stage Shri Dattatreya ji to take the event forward. Support us to take the event forward. Please, sir. And the event is live in YouTube. This is just for your information that we have kept the event live with this information.
Good morning. A little louder. There's no sir. Sir is in London. So good morning. Mr. Kulkarni, thank you for being here today. This whole thing we have been under discussion for last more than a year. So Rakesh, Mr. Kulkarni, Vishal, Marcel, and this entire team, we were there are a lot of deliberations, and frankly, today that day has come, and we are very excited and happy to have all of you here. Sudhanshu, thank you for coming. Just to give you a background, C4I4 is a Section 8 company located based in Pune. And Sudhanshu Mittal, being from NASCOM, he's one of our mentor, appointed by Government of India, but he's very actively involved with a lot of activities we are doing. To give you background about, there is a word called I4 factory network. I4, you understand I4, right? Industry 4. So factory network is a network of centers which C4I4 is setting up across India. So last week we opened up our first center in Trichy, and we are going to places where the manufacturing clusters are there. So one was in Trichy. This here we are delighted to be part of Jamshedpur Tata Motors team, and next week we are opening our center in Ludhiana. So that is the whole thing. Our idea was that whatever knowledge we have gained over last 3 years, 4 years, we should share that. And with that in mind, these centers have come up. And the role of local partner is very, very important for success of such centers. And I must say that Tata Motors team, uh, Marcel, Mohan sir, Prashant, Rakesh, everyone really took efforts to see that we have a very nice place, very nice ambience, and done pretty well. It's like you come here to learn something, and that is the goal here is to educate masses about Industry 4. It includes our employees, it includes our supply chain partners, it includes education institutes, so we have to go up to that level, and that is where we are. So again, thankful to all of you. Thank you, sir, for coming in here. And that's brief from my side. Prashant.
Thank you so much, Dattatreya sir. A big round of applause, please.
We just have a small video on what is this iFactory network all about. So we'll just play that. So
Thank you, Dattatreya sir, for the inspiring words of yours. Would like to welcome our head Jamshedpur plant, Ravindra sir, for his few wisdom words for all of us. Sir, please.
Good morning, Mittal ji, Dattatreya ji, my union representatives RK, Tote ji, all my senior colleagues from Tata Motors, Arka Jain, school teachers, principal, my vendor partners, friends from other Tata Group companies, good morning, and thank you for taking time to come for this function. As Mr. Dattatreya said, this is a long journey, and this is one of the important milestone on journey of Industry 4. So in Tata Motors, almost last 3 years, under mentorship of Vishal sir, Rakesh has taken good lead. And as a plant, Jamshedpur plant, we have adopted many digital and that too Industry 4 practices, which is helping us on overall business on various parameters. But without C4I4, without institutes like you and partners like you, it is not possible to adopt these practices. And so it is involved practice. And with help of C4I4, first we started building capability. And so building digital champions over last 2 years was our first engagement with C4I4. And with help of those digital champions, Rakesh and his team, they have worked in various shops, not only shops, various functions to make them digitally enabled, connected. And whenever you get opportunity, you can visit various factories in Tata Motors where you can see how those digital interventions, right from safety, quality, productivity, and overall business parameters, it is helping us. And last year, last 2 months were the peak of success of results of adopting this digital. And as I mentioned, the journey started with developing capabilities within our engineers, but now definitely next step is required. It is not sufficient. Each and everyone who is entering into Tata Motors or who are working with Tata Motors, and why to limit there, who are taking educations into school. Recently, I visited Gulmore. There also I saw many digital learnings are adopted by the schools. And so this is on this journey, there was a thought, what we should have within our plant. We started thinking that there should be innovation lab where we can create a platform where anybody who want to do experiments, the platform is available. He can get those inputs, insights, 1:1 or through various other forums. They can experiment. The successful such experiments, yeah, projects, we can give them the platform to implement on the shop floor where they will get the benefit, they will get the joy or success, joy of success, and company will get the benefit. With that background, we started discussion with C4I4. Towards that, the first step is experience center. Exactly what all is possible or what all can be done, experimented. For that, this experience center. And I think Marcel, Prashant, under the guidance, I think Sharad Singh was also involved during that period, and Rakesh, all of them, they prepared a plan, had a discussion with Dattatreya and his team. And I think this is one of, I think, fourth such center in India and first center in East, Jamshedpur. This is the center. I'm saying that this is just the beginning, but there is immense opportunity. This is immense opportunity during this digital journey. I compliment mainly this Marcel, Prashant on behalf of Tata Motors and C4I4 for developing this experience center. And this is not only for Tata Motors. Deliberately, we have kept it outside Tata Motor plant premise so that each one of you, whoever come, right from school, vendor partners to other companies, this platform can be used to change the culture, change the mindset towards digital, because all of us know with our experience for future, there is no option to adopt digital. And so this is the experience center. So thank you very much for developing this. And this is the milestone. So we'll continue this journey. And Rakesh will be taking now further more responsibilities and he will be helping us on this. So thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much, Ravindra sir, for your kind words. Thank you very much, sir. Would now like to take this opportunity to invite on stage Shri Sudhanshu Mittal sir for his words of wisdom. Sir, please. A round of applause, please.
Thank you. What to say? I mean, we already have everything covered between Mr. Dattatreya and Mr. Ravindra about the role of technology and the role it is going to play in Tata Motors. So there is not much left for me, but I will try. So first of all, a little bit about what we do at NESCOM. I mean, we do a lot of things, but then something which is directly relevant is, as I said earlier, as part of my introduction, we have a lot of industry partners, and among many values that we provide to them, one of them is that they bring the problem statement where they are looking for the solutions, and they do not want to go for various reasons to large players, possibly because the customization required, and in many of the cases, even the skill part. And they expect us to find the right solution partner for them from the startup network, from the medium-sized player network. And when I'm saying this, I'm not talking of any ERP solution or the HR management or finance management or any such solutions. The solutions which are directly in the line of the operations. It may be in your supply chain, in your tracking your material as it moves throughout the various stages and throughout the country. It may be in terms of the quality monitoring of the product, even visual quality inspection kind of solutions in a car assembly line, for instance. It may be monitoring the condition of your tools, your CNC cutting tools, for instance, as to how good they are performing, how good they are likely to perform, when they are likely to break down, and many other various solutions that we call as a collectively Industry 4.0. And that's what that's one of the biggest value proposition that we have for our industry partners. Coming to this Industry 4.0, I mean, I started my journey in NESCOM in 2016, and from about 6 months later on, I started the journey of Industry 4.0, took up this part. And what I see, having come from a hardcore technology background of 26 years, is that it's a collective. And ultimately, the way I try to define it is as the role of the digital technology in your mainstream operations. So the digital technology has already been there, part of the operations for a very long time in terms of HR and finance since 90s and possibly even before that. But when it comes to the mainstream operations, that is relatively new. Although that also has been there, collecting data from the machines. I remember talking to some of the players who are from the manufacturing line, and they said that we used to do that in late 90s also. But then lately, during last 6, 7, 8, 10 years or so, as the cost of technology has gone down, the cost of sensors has gone down, the internet speed has grown up, the reliability of the internet has grown up, the cloud storage capabilities have grown up, the processing power has grown up. We can collect much more data, do a lot more analysis onto that, deploy many more sensors in the operations, and then analyze that where are the black holes or where are the efficiency improvement areas. Fundamentally, at a high level, that is how I define it, the digital technology. And as Mr. Ravindra said, that it is there, okay, and it is going to continue marching. It's not going to be stopped. The best way is to adopt it and move forward with that. But then when it comes to adoption, the most critical part of that is the people. No matter how good technology is, the adoption is not going to work if it is not accepted by the people, or is not, people are not there to accept it. Let's put it this way. And that's where the role of the entities like C4, I4 comes into the play, that how to get the people ready for the industry of tomorrow. And in the process, apart from the technical upskilling, also address any potential concerns which may be there. And it is natural to have concerns. Let's not think about that. It's not right. It is natural to have the concerns. But then it's a job of players like Mr. Dattatreya and also to an extent ourselves also to address those concerns, to make people ready for tomorrow as to how the technology is going to move forward, and take advantage of the technologies and keep it under you as a slave, not allow it to become the master. That's the most important part. So I will keep it short, stop here. And if anybody has any question, I mean, I don't think we'll have, but if anybody has any question, I will be very happy to answer at any point of time. Let's take it forward. And with the help of Mr. Dattatreya over here, not just for, as the program said, not just for the Tata Motors employees, but for the outsiders also, for your vendors, they should be also get, because otherwise you will start having disconnect. One entity will start moving faster, other will have slow, and you have disconnect and slowing down of that. And then of course, making the team of tomorrow ready, which is still there in the colleges, students. That's the most crucial part. Apart from the other responsibilities, which this one was missed out, the other thing which I do at the NESCOM is lead the activity for setting up Center of Excellence in Academic Institutes for the upskilling part, to bridge the gap between the knowledge of students from their regular curriculum versus what they require when they go to the industry. Because we hear a lot of complaints that they are not employable and all that, but then what are we doing about that? So I try to do my bit into that. So thank you very much for all the initiative and the hard work put into that, and congratulations to the stage that where we have reached. I would say it's the start of the actual journey. We have set up the infrastructure and everything, but actual journey has to start. And it is up to the leadership team sitting here to take it forward. All the best, and I will be happy to remain engaged to see how it goes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. And on this occasion of this, we would be unveiling the website of the particular i5, and then in presence of plant head. So Himanshu, please join us. A warm applause, please. We have the website inaugurated for the iFactory training, from wherein we will be all of the stakeholders, the people outside can apply and come and join us for the gamification programs in the lab. The video basically demonstrates how the website has to be used for enrolling yourself and joining us for the gamification programs. So as it says, plan your visit. With this, I'd like to request our head Jamshedpur plan to receive the final manuals of the lab. Himanshu. And I'll request Dattatreya sir to please come on the stage for the particular ceremony. A big round of applause, please. Big round of applause, please, once again. Thank you, Dattatreya sir. Himanshu? Okay. Would request all the guests to be seated. And in the meantime, we'd request our leaders to go to the lab and have a, no, later on. So, Ravindra sir, not now, sir, later on. Sir, we will be going to the lab and having a look onto the lab, how it has come out. But before that, as a ceremony, I'd like to call upon Marcel sir for his few words and a word of thanks before we go to the lab. And I would request remaining guests to please be seated.
Good morning to all of you. A few words. First of all, I think I must thank Dattatreya. See, these projects are typically, when the government was giving these projects, it was more for the educational institution. I think we are the only first corporate or the industry to get a lab. Okay, so Dattatreya has played a very vital role in getting it. So thank you so much, Dattatreya sir. To put this project together, I think there are a few people whom I should thank. First of all, of course, Ravindra has always been our coach and guide. Vishal and first he started with Mr. Ajay Lal, when Mr. Ajay Lal was the operations head. Then Vishal was the plant head when we started it. Sharad was there. Subsequently, Shanto, I think Shanto has played a very big role. Shanto, thank you very much, because without finance support, we wouldn't have been able to do. Okay, releasing the amount, you know how difficult it is to extract the amount from finance. Then Biswajit and Sanjay's team, TS, a great role they have played, you know, and thank you very much for all the support. Also, Deepak is now gone to Pune. The construction people played a big role, helping us to clear this area. You see, when you visit the lab today, you will find that how the transformation has taken place. You know, 5 years is implemented in the real sense. So thank you. Apart from that, there are many people who would like to thank. Of course, the man of the hour, the gentleman standing behind me, Prashant, who has been leading this project. Okay. So he has led this project, executed, troubled many of you, okay, run past many of you to get this project executed. Prashant, thank you very much. And my skill team, all the skill team, and of course, without forgetting the very dynamic HR head of Jamshedpur, Mohan. Since my colleagues are here from the union, I think very silently, they are always there to support us in any initiatives we take. So thank you. आपका support के लिए बहुत धन्यवाद. Shomik, you too as well. On behalf of Tata Motors, first of all, it is very heartening to see the principals of college and the teachers coming to such an event. I think probably times are changing. The industry and schools are also starting integrating seamlessly. So this is a very good step. So thank you very much for coming and gracing this occasion. Also, all our delegates from other industry, our vendor partners who have taken their time to come here, a sincere thanks to you on behalf of Tata Motors. What we would like to see is from all of you, once you visit our place, the factory, is the utilization of the factory. This is a wonderful opportunity. We as Tata Motors are only facilitators. This is open to all of you for education. We want to propagate digital education in a big way for 2-3 reasons. One, for our country to become an economic superpower. Secondly, for our children, for the next generations, for them, for their own career path, for their growth. 3, for upliftment of poverty in this country. So thankfully, we are having the right kind of leadership now all around, and we also have to take steps in the right direction. So my request to each one of us is make use of the center. आप please समय निकालिए, आप खुद ट्रेन होइए. There is no age bar for learning. आप सोचिए मत कि आप 60 years है, 70 years है, आपको कुछ आएगा. बहुत सिंपल है. डिजिटल का ये शब्द से वो फियर निकालना चाहिए. इसमें कोई there is no fear. It is very simple. If you are operating mobile, I think you can operate the iFactory. Right, Sudhanshu? Because mobile is more complicated to operate. So our invitation to you on behalf of Tata Motors is to make the best use of it. Okay. And thank you once again for coming here.
Thank you, Marcel sir. I would like to request you to wait back and give a token of sign of love to Dattatreya sir. Dattatreya sir, please come on the stage. Round of applause, please. Thank you, sir, for supporting us all through the line. I'd request Ravindra Kulkarni, sir, to please present a token of appreciation, a token of sign of love from us to Sudhanshu, sir. Round of applause, please. Yeah. Thank you. Would request remaining to be seated over here, and I would request Ravindra sir to come along to the lab. Then we will be along with Mittal sir and our leaders, please. Please be seated.